It is Thursday evening and we're taking out the bins because it's recycling day tomorrow. So, or Friday, it's bin day. But this week it's recycling and green waste. Green waste every week, recycling every second week. So I'm pretty sure it's up and down the street we've got yellow top bins of recycling. Oh, I thought I might go for my second walk while I've taken the bin out, the bins, and just go for another walk. And I don't know, I can't lose weight. I do my best here. Just not lose. I will though. Send me out to collect wood and we'll start losing, I think. But I've got to be more active than I am, obviously. So we'll go do some walking. Tomorrow we're in Wangaratta, so I'll be doing a little bit of filming around Wangaratta. We may go to McDonald's for a cup of coffee. We don't do it very often, so might do that. We may visit Bunnings in Wang. It's not as big as Bunnings in Wodonga. Just to see what they got. Yeah, check out a few things. Anyway, here we are on the walk. It's looking good. It's not bad. It hasn't been a bad day. It's been good. Big Mac. Ah, it's full of chips and a drink. Tell you what we're going to do. Yeah, he's eating his Big Mac. That's all right. Take all this. We'll take it back and we'll dump it in my recycling bin. There we go. Thank you, McDonald's. Don't know who keeps doing that. Quick shopping trip. On quickie, because we did the chiropractor thing, and now we finished the reject, and we're going past Target. You can see, look, there it is, the big Target, and we're on our way. You know where? Where are we going? Supermarket. Yeah. So we'll do that. Yep, we're in Aldi's car park. There it is. So, second verse, same as the first. We're doing another, well no, it's been a while since we did one. I know it was up on a recent video, but we're back doing another run, this time in Wangaratta. Yeah, so we're at the Aldi in Wang. And I'll just turn around and I'll show you in a minute. I'll turn around and I'll show you what's across the street. You probably haven't seen what's across the street. There's the Thirsty Camel bottle shop right next to the pub. Right there. One thing we love in Australia are our pubs. And there's quite a few, isn't there? Yes. So here is Aldi. We got the big thingy, and we're going in. I'm going to ask Mrs. McKay, do you think there was panic buying, or was it just like an increase in business today?
No, it's panic buying.
Yeah, I felt a bit funny about actually filming in there, but there were people looking worried, and the toilet paper was down. There were a lot of shelves cleared out of stuff, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Unusually so.
Yeah, and it was weird stuff. Like all the noodles had gone, you know, that kind of thing. Those noodles that university students like, and things like that. So anyway, there is a little bit of panic buying, but I just can't see the problem. I really can't. Anyway, that's what it's like at Aldi today. Certainly the car park is full, but a little bit of panic buying going on. Not like it's not frantic, but people are looking a bit worried. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. I left my glasses at home. Can't see a thing. I don't know. This came out. It's very early. Yeah, if you rewind, that train that we took a picture of or a video of had a red locomotive up the front, and that red loco is had on the side of it in white the GAN, and it normally goes up from Adelaide to Darwin, right up the middle of the country. It was named after the Afghanis who opened up the centre of Australia with their camels, and even today there are wild camels running around the centre of Australia. We've got camels, yeah. So there, have a look back at that. The GAN. It's got a big camel on the side of the loco too, in white, and that's the logo. The logo on the loco. The logo is the logo of the company, the GAN train. So there it is. Have a look at that. That's something you don't see every day on the north-south line from Melbourne to Sydney. Having a chat with our two children in Melbourne, and they are concerned about this virus thing, because Melbourne is more populous than we are here, and they're concerned, and people are starting to get a bit antsy now because things have been shut down. The Formula 1 race has been shut down. The football is going ahead only without spectators, so we've heard, which is really weird. But anyway, they're not having spectators. They're still going to play the game in front of the TV cameras now. But so that's the way it is. So a lot of things are being shut down, and we just have to cope now. We'll cope. I think they're going over the top myself. It's a bit panic mode, and the amount of people who have died, you know, only my opinion, but I don't think it's any worse than the flu. Hi, we're back in the shed, and we're getting ready to go wood gathering. What I've done, I've cleaned out my chainsaw. We've set up the chain. It's all good. Everything works, and I was really surprised it hasn't been running for a couple of months, and started first pull. Brilliant. We've had it running, and everything seems to be going fine. We've got enough fuel, and I'll just check the jerry can. Down here, there's none in that, so we'll have to get some fuel. But what we've got, what I have got down here, which you can't see, I've got plenty of oil, and I've got half a thing. So that's a gallon, and it's about, so I've got half a gallon of two-stroke there, and it works fine. People say, oh, you shouldn't use two-stroke, goes off after, some people say 3 weeks. I've had two-stroke for like 12 months, and it's fine. but then that's me. It works, all right, it's fine. And these things are just terrific. So we've got this one working. I won't take the big Husqvarna out there, the backbreaker. It's so loud and it kills you. This one's nice. It has been punching above its weight, but it's done a fantastic job last year. And so what we've decided this year, we're keeping the wood as a backup. Now, we don't know what the powers that be are going to do with the wood gathering situation, but it's open now. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, but instead of just waiting around and going, oh yes, well, we'll do 2 loads this week and leave it, maybe we won't do it next week, and all that, you know, the procrastination, that we'll just get into it and go ka-chunk. And because actually we've got it down to a fine art. And it's really interesting because once we leave here, get to the bush, get our load and bring it back, it's only 2 to 2.5 hours. And that's amazing that we can do it that quick. I don't know about the availability up the bush of already fallen timber, but it usually is pretty good. So we'll see. But yeah, it doesn't take us long to do it. So we're going to not knock ourselves up by any means, but try to get 3 loads per week, and in 3 weeks that's 9 loads. Hopefully we can do that. The cutting up and putting away might take a bit of extra time, but that's stuff we can do here. If we can just bring it home, dump it, and then go again, sort of thing, or bring it home, chop it up and put it in the shed, and in a couple of days go again. But in that week, do 3 loads. So anyway, everything's ready. And as they say in the classics, we'll see what we'll see.